can do right now, I guess. I don't want that up there because that is a silly place for it. If we're going to put it somewhere, let's put it there. All right, so where do we start? I guess we'll start down at the end of this road. Down here are some more of these houses. Yep. All of these houses down here. And there's more pathway down here, and there's more space to grow down here. That's the sheep farm up there. And it looks down here into this open space that doesn't have anything right now. That's the dog kennel. That's the cat house. We'll go look at those. This is my wheat farm, which obviously I need to go and harvest my wheat. There's a wild wolf. That is my Enderman killer, which I never use because I'm never near there when I have to kill an Enderman. I jump usually into here or into the other side of this is my fishing hut, which we'll look at later. None of this area here is secure yet. None of this area. Even though I have some roads done and that, it's not. Because this is where the water is. There's water here, it goes way out around there and comes back around over there. And you got a brief glimpse at my igloo. So in here, this is the cat house. There are several cats. Hi, guys. I'm a little confused. You don't have a name. How did you come into being? Oh, no, you're dog meat. Dog meat, aren't you supposed to be upstairs? These are all viewer named. Wait, do we have 2 pork chops? Zeus, you used to sit up there. Yeah, I'm supposed to check some screenshots to figure out what's going on, but I thought there was pillars here to support this part of the wall, but it's not looking like there are. No, I guess not. Pork chops upstairs. These are all the cats you can get. I have 4 black and white ones. I should have 2 orange and 2 orange and 2 Siamese. Artemis and Zeus, pork chop, Lynx. Lynx and Cheetah are the orange ones. We've got pork chop, bacon, cordon bleu, and dog meat. Dog meat specifically is named after a character in a video game. Just so you know. It's not like we're saying eat this because, yeah. Anyways, this is my first storage room. So let's unload. Oh, I did have quite a few. All right. There we go. I did need them. Yay. It's almost like it knew there wouldn't be enough. Fallout. That's what it is. It's named after Fallout, the dog in Fallout. That's who dog meat is. And that was named by Tackback. There we go. Let's put those in there. So these are all the different things. These are the totems of undying that you get from when you kill one of the bad guys in the mansions. So I've cleared out the mansions. Once they spawn, they spawn. They don't go away. They don't respawn. So once you've cleared a mansion, it is cleared of the mansion mobs. That's not to say that you won't get any of the regular mobs in there. Just the mansion ones will not be there. So there's my cement, my colored glass, my sand, my red sand, my panes, my blocks of sand. We've got our redstone blocks, our redstone stuff. This is just stuff that's made from redstone or has to do with redstone. Slime, regular torches. Let me put those in there. I have all my trees. So in here, we can put those. That's it for in here. There is my terracotta. There's where the clay goes when I'm harvesting the clay. There's the colored clay. There is the glaze colored clay. So these are the 2 blocks I was using along with wool to make those houses. Here is my bricks and also flower pots. I haven't put the flower pots out yet. Here you saw me collecting these. These are the sugar canes, which I turn into paper, which I then trade with villagers. back out of here. And there's my ender chest. Oh, I can use that now to get dressed. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I now have my armor on. I have a lot of junk armor on me now. I guess we can keep the rest of the stuff on me. It doesn't really matter. So that's the first storage room. Here are a couple goals. We're supposed to go gold farming with Tackback, which means we literally hit the mines and start mining it. Or I do have an entire island that, and it's a massive island that has it's a mesa biome, so it has the terracotta on it, like naturally occurring colored terracotta. And in it has a ton of abandoned mine shafts and a lot of gold. So I'm hoping to do the land server, have him come on, and we're going to head out there and we're going to do that. This is my actual home. This is where I live. I live in this one. So there is my full diamond set, including my feather falling boots. There is a full chainmail set, which I actually traded for with a villager. These are my gear that I've been getting. Either I make them or they fall off of critters. Here are my bows and arrows. So you can see there's the gravel and it produces flint. There's the arrows. I did die at one point when I was out at the stronghold, and by some glitch or just really, really bad luck, I didn't end up getting my gear back, and that was my only infinity bow. So I no longer have an infinity bow. And yeah, we're brokenhearted. I miss my infinity bow so much. All right, so this is my to-go kit. In here is the stuff to go, except for this, because I actually need to name a villager when I'm actually done with it. I name the villagers done when I'm done with them. Like all their trades are open and there's nothing useful for it at all. Then they're done. I have 7 ender pearls, which I need to turn them into eyes of ender. And then I need to head back out to the stronghold and get the end opened up. But I don't want to do that yet until I do have all the potions that I need. There is also a achievement for finishing using a diamond hoe. This has 1 left in it. 1. And so I was going to share that with you guys. Yes, I have to put my bed down. This is my bed. I have a red one because I hadn't updated. I don't remember if it was you, Celtic, or if it was Rox who pointed out that I was in 111, not 112. So this is a vanilla bed, and this is the new vanilla beds, which you can choose colors. So I didn't want to get rid of this one, so I kept it. So this is my bed. So when it becomes night, I have to sleep here so that when I die, I'll spawn back here. Here is all my food. This is an entire thing of potatoes, which I haven't been able to use all the potatoes of yet. Here are my bones. I don't have a lot because I did have a few stacks, but I was making more colors. So I don't have them anymore. This is my coal chest. As you can see, I didn't really need any more coal. And they are banging something out there. Let's grow some more iron. This is my excess food chest, in which I have food that I don't actually need. In here is my seeds chest and apples. So these are a stack of seeds of each kind so that if I need to garden them, I can garden them. I don't have to worry about finding if I have any that are raw to do it. I do have this is technically called a notch apple. It is not just a golden apple. These are golden apples, and you can see there's a color, one's purple, one's kind of a blue. These ones you can make, this one you cannot. At one point you could make them, now you can only find them in dungeons. I have found 2. One I turned into... Oh, I can go to sleep soon. Let's quickly run. One was used in the making of my cat. It makes the big C, so it made this so that I could have that. I was very lucky to find 2. And it's nighttime, so let's go to sleep and set our spawn back at home. Yay! So if we die again, we're back here. Okay, and in the same train of I am collecting everything, here is an entire row of every type of meat in the game right now. I have not finished the salmon though. Yay! Welcome, Zach, back. We've been talking lots about you. Also, I don't have a lot of bunnies. I have to find more bunnies to kill the bunnies. This one is the cooked version of that exact same thing. Although, yeah, I cooked all the salmon to finish cooking all the salmon, and then I didn't have enough salmon to actually put the raw salmon in here. These are going to get messed up when we bring the new, oh, I have a lot of milk. I didn't realize I had so much milk. When the new things come in. So when the new ones come in, I'm probably going to have to move all of these chests down here so that I can double layer them and do 3 and then figure out what to do with these ones. I mean, they should be able to come over here. Yeah, this is tackback stuff. You can see all the junk he keeps. How come you have so much iron in your chest? Jeez. I have no idea why he has so much iron. This one here is things like the rabbit stew, which again is why we don't have so much of the rabbit. Here's the beetroot soup, the 2 different types of mushrooms and mushroom soup. In here are cake, cookies, pies, bread, baked potatoes, carrots, pumpkins, and watermelons, and extra bowls. So these are in here. Yeah, let's collect that. This is my entire collection of iron. Not a whole lot, especially since he has 3 stacks of it sitting in his inventory. And that's my gold collection. It's pretty sad. In here is where the boat, actually the boat doesn't go in there. The boat goes, where does the boat go? I think the boat has its own home. What's in here? Okay, we need our axes. I'll show you the weapons when I put all this stuff away as well. So I have a sharpness 5 on here, so it kills things pretty efficiently, which is handy. Oh, I was eating mutton as well. Actually, you're in the wrong spot. There's my bow. It is an Unbreaking 3 Power 4 Mending Flame bow. So it's a pretty good bow, but it doesn't have, uh-oh, brain fart. It doesn't have anyone? Healer? Anyways, it doesn't have the one where I get all unlimited arrows, which for the life of me I cannot remember the name of. Why can't I remember that? Infinity. It doesn't have infinity on it. You guys are not much help if you're not going to tell me the answers. So it doesn't have infinity on it. I only had one with infinity on it, and after I lost that, I was heartbroken. Let's put these down here, and let's burn that. Okay, I don't need to carry these many tools on me. Another axe. Got our pick. We got this. There's another axe. Another sword. I think I threw them. It took a little while. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, for the life of me, I cannot remember things like that. They just blank on me. Okay, so these don't have anything on them because I don't see the point. It's easier just to do it. I do have a Fortune 1 and a Fortune 2. I think I have other ones down in the mine. I'm not sure. Or actually, I have it here. I have Silk Touch and Efficiency 4 and Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3. So that's a good, work pick. And I think I have a Fortune 1 as well somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure. Here are my diamonds. All my diamond tools. This one here are my banners that I put on everything. So, oh yes, I gotta show you my puppies. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do everything. We're gonna go look at everybody. I'm not sure if they're all named yet. So this is everything that's in here. This is my home. This used to be all of this stuff plus all the stuff in that one used to be in this house. So this house is not what a normal one looks like. It was an original building and I extended it, like I pushed it out. There was another house here that I took out so that I could push this further. And now that I have my shovel, I wanted to get that done. There, that feels better. So we've done this road, and yes, let's go see the puppies. There are my puppies. All right, starting here, this is Sir Patrick, named after Sir Patrick. Well, it's brown, so it's like poop. So the emoji was voiced by Sir Patrick Stewart, so this is Sir Patrick. This one is Bob. I don't have a good reason for that. I just wanted to call him Bob. This one is Chicken. I had a story to go with this. I can't remember what it was. It was just really funny that I named him Chicken. This one is Red. Kind of obvious why he's red. This is Pinky. And he's Pinky because this is the brain. It should have been the brain. That's what I should have done. I may change its name to the brain. So it's Pinky and the brain for those who like that type of stuff. This is Twitch because it's Twitch purple. This is, come here you. You don't have a name. What are you doing way back there? Come back here. No, 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 don't try to escape. So the light blue one, it looks like needs a name. It doesn't have a name. So it's unnamed. This one is Blue. This one is Barbie Girl because it's aqua color. Get it? Aqua. This one is Frisbee. This one is Jones. This one, oh, you don't have a name. Doesn't have a name, so we have two without a name. This one is Chester. This one is Snowy, named after Tintin and their dog, Snowy. And this one is Darcy. Come here, Darcy. Come on. Get your face out of there. No, 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 stop. No, where are you going, Darcy? Darcy, no. Why? Just, why, Darcy? Why would you come way over here? Darcy would like you to name this dog and this one way down here. So they're the last two that don't have a name. All right, come on, Darcy. Let's go back. Come on. Come on. And sit. Gotcha. So yes, I just have two left. And you guys get to pick the names within reason because, again, it's a PG channel and it kind of has to be like a dog sort of name. The reason I chose Sir Patrick for Sir Patrick Stewart and the poop emoji is he's also a huge, huge fan of pit bulls, as I am. And for pit bull rescue and pit bull adoption and to get rid of the you know what? I don't know how to say it. The laws against breed-specific laws is what we're looking at specifically. How to get rid of those things. Because it's not really fair. This here used to be what I called my test garden. It had one of every crop in it. And then these guys decided they preferred carrots. So it's now a carrot garden. The original garden that I made as a test garden was up here. And then these guys decided, no, they wanted beets and potatoes and some carrots. Yeah, they made that decision, not me. They did. This garden is my potato garden and my melon garden. I have seen them on here. As you can see, they've obviously jumped down. And I have threatened them. It's amazing. I'm like, if you change a single potato in this garden, I will kill you. I don't care how many of the iron golems come after me, but you will die. And these have stayed potatoes. It's amazing when you threaten them. It works. Here is my map. This is my world as it is as of right now. It is not correct. I haven't updated it just yet. Some things have changed, like down here, this has changed. I have a lot more of this world done out. You haven't seen the golems? I showed you the golems. There are 5 that we've seen today. I'm not sure if there are 6, but there are definitely 5. 2 of them were hanging out up here. So this is the upper terrace. There they are. So here are 2 of them. There's Larry. Remember Larry? Hi, Larry. I always punch Larry when I come by. And then one day, one of the other ones just killed me out of the random. And I think it's because I just punched Larry too many times. Yeah, don't punch golems. They don't like it. So there's 2. And this is the upper terrace. It only has this column here of houses and then the pub, which they really like, and a little garden. This is where I'm going to push this part out, I do believe, to make another row of houses on the other side. And then if we go up here, we should be able to see the other 3. Oh, I'm missing one there. And I knew I was missing one. Ah, there they are. And these are the other 3. So I have 5 golems. 6. Oh my gosh, there's another one. All right, so there are 4 down here. Apparently I have 6 golems. Good to know. Which means I have at least 60 villagers in here. At a bare minimum. These guys like to dance with each other here. My villagers feel so secure that they don't actually go in their houses all the time. I haven't seen any babies in a while, so I don't know how much they're breeding, or if it's just that I'm not around the area very often to notice. They do walk around, just not as much because I haven't taunted them yet. It's going to happen. I have to get rid of those green ones. Those green ones cannot stay because the green ones take up spots. Guys, I just fixed this. And look, it's still there. It hasn't even despawned. Really? Guys, come on now. Treat your garden better. Oh, wait, are you one of them? He may not even be one of the 2. He may be a completely random one. Let's go see. No, 1, 2. Is that it? Yeah, they walked around the block. Okay, so we have 6 iron golems. And it's a 1 to 10 ratio, so that's at least 60 villagers. I know I have a lot of green ones, and if you recall, we did go through and kill all the green ones because it became very difficult to hang around the village for quite a while because they'd all try to kill me, and eventually I just let them kill me so that they could, stop chasing me everywhere I went. It was terrifying being up there. Absolutely. See these guys? These guys you can't trade with. Like I'm clicking to trade and there's no trades. So they're completely useless. These here, I'm probably going to have to do on my own time because I don't think you guys want to travel all the way back out there again, are the 2 woodland mansions. So there's one here and one there. So those are the maps I traded for. I have traded with every single one of them to be able to find if there's another woodland mansion, and they're all the same maps. So I would like to fill in this whole map so that it actually looks pretty good. And then I'm going to start the ocean ones, the ocean temples, and see how many ocean temples they give me. And I have a lot of wall left because we know just from going and finding stuff that there are a lot of them around. So we have conquered both of these woodland mansions. That one was tiny. This one was huge. This was our first one. We made a lot of mistakes and learned a lot of stuff on this one. And then we have this one. Yep, they're green villagers, but you can't trade with them. They're kind of useless. So underneath the library, we had a problem here. If you recall, on this wall, it used to moan all the time at us and make horrible noises. So to fix that, Talkback and I went down and lit up as much as we could think of and as much as we could find. So it was all lit up. And then just recently I built this. Because I have been clearing out over there, which you'll see soon, I have a lot of... There's a villager in here. This is not a house. This is a storeroom. Get out. I have a dirt and cobble area. So I did some nice carpeting. Everything on this side is all dirt. Everything on this side is all cobble. So to give you an idea, I'm already to here. All those 6 chest backs there, plus this one, and part of this one. Yeah, I can still hear them. Oh, maybe it's you. So what I've done is when you come down a mountain, I cut a wedge out. So there's a wedge here. He can't hop up on here. I can. I can hop back and forth. So this is the back wall. And you can see there, I made sure there was a cut in a lip between the fence and everything so they cannot hop over. There is a space. So they can walk along here and I can kill them. They can die in the sunlight and I will just go and pick up all of their zombie flesh. So this wall is secure and it's safe all the way down the hill. So we'll have to make one of those, except for creepers. Creepers can get close enough to you to be triggered and then explode. And they are really loud. I turned the volume up so I could hear them because I was talking over it. Over here I had a problem where I actually, you can see there's a cutout there. This whole area blew. And that's a skeleton. There's quite a few of them actually. You're on fire. You're on fire. Oh, you're dead. You're on fire. Are all of you gone? Apparently he is fire resistant. No, 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 come back. No. Guys, I'm trying to kill the skelly. Anyways, they come over here and they fall off the edge. They're stuck down there. And these guys do nothing. So what I am doing over here is I am slowly taking this apart so that the villagers aren't in here anymore because most of them still congregate in this building, which is where they were bred. So I am taking this out and I'm going to put some more of these houses along here. They'll actually come all the way down here to probably about here. And I'm only going to keep part of this garden. Like most of this garden will disappear. And I'll keep like this section. And then the houses will be all the way up through to here. Oh my gosh. Why is there a zombie in here? How? How did you get in there? You should not be able to be in here. Why can't I get in here myself? What is going on? The madness of it all. Zombie hordes still spawn, and they can spawn anywhere. We have grass in here. Why do we have grass in here? That's not a good sign. They can't come down this wall. They can't come down the other wall. There are no dark spots. Weird. And you can see there's the darkness in there, so they'll spawn in there and then wander over. I haven't finished filling in the grid. So there is a grid. They're all 5 apart. Like it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And so they're that far apart to keep it nice and neat and tidy. I have no idea how a zombie got in here. Like, literally none. I haven't made any lighting changes in here at all. So, unless there was a zombie horde, which I have had happen a couple of times, they usually spawn around here. You're a green one. I don't see any more. It's weird. Okay, so that's the village. Very odd. I do put lily pads across the water on here so that they'll still grow the plants, but I can walk across it without falling in because I fall in all the time. Except for, of course, that one up there, which I keep forgetting to do. Anyway, so I plan on changing the village by taking out a good chunk of this garden, putting houses along there. I may even change the direction of this garden so it faces a different way, like it comes this way instead, because I want to have something that they can go down there and there'll be more village down there. And then this will be more village. So there will be a roadway that cuts through. See, he's done. I've done everything I can with him. So there's no other reason to trade with him. I got the Woodland Explorer map from him. And yeah, go back one. and this is an Ocean Explorer map. So I still have to get the map, but I have gotten this one already, and it's either the original or it's a duplicate of the one I already have. So there's a few with the name done. Once I have picked up all the maps that I want to get from them and done all the trades I want to do with them, I will kill them. There is going to be a mass homicide of villagers for a while, and I'm probably going to have to kill off all the iron golems and then rebuild them again or let them respawn on their own and see what happens. Hopefully things will go well. But yeah, there's going to be another village down here. It's going to be a lower terrace. This part I have a bit of an issue with because I don't know how to function it. And as I said, it, like you can see, it just drops down there. I don't know if I want to do a drop down there or a gradual down there. And then have it, oh, can I see? Can I see? Oh, he walked away. Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I? Huh? Can I? No? Okay, fine. Be that way. He's kind of mean, isn't he? And then, because I want to expand this part of the village out, if I expand that part out, it connects to this part over here that we can't figure out what to do with. So I may just push that right over, right around, across, and over here. And then the village comes down in here, and there can be village up in here, and a village over there. And we'll have more buildings. I do need to come up with more ideas on the types of buildings. We have used all of these colors 3 times at least already. So we need to come up with some other ideas, like maybe some different bricks or color combinations, that type of stuff. We also have cement that we can work with. Cement, though, works like sand, so you have to be a little more careful with it. You can't obviously use it, like in these ones here, this ring here is also the ceiling. So I can't do that with cement because cement, again, acting as sand, all of this would just fall down. So I need a material, so I can do cement here and for the base, but I need another material to use for this part. And I don't know what to use for that part. So I am open to suggestions for that because I do want to build different things. I want them to look unique in different areas. And I am willing to rip down some of these houses to change up the colors as well. So I'm willing to do that. Oh, while we were over here, I'll show you the second storeroom because that first storeroom didn't hold enough. We moved all the sand and dirt somewhere else, but then there's this one. In here, I have individual things. So it's all smaller stuff that I only have smaller amounts of. That didn't need to be in a double chest, and I wanted them to still be in a unique chest. I do believe there's the boat. Boat goes in there. I thought zombie flesh. There it is. Zombie flesh is in here. All the stuff from the nether is in here. So you got your nether brick, your magma, your glowstone, your quartz, 2 different types of quartz, raw quartz, not like refined quartz. Our netherrack. This one might need a bigger chest eventually as we dig through the nether and do stuff with it. So that might get moved around. I may have to move it to the back wall and do a double chest of it, or move it somewhere else. Maybe to the top and do a double chest of it, but I don't know how much I have of it yet. Here is the smooth and then the rough version of each of these. Here are the 2 different types of mushrooms. I have silk touched them so that we have the actual blocks of them. Oops. I think it went that way. I don't know. So there's those ones. Signs, doors, fences, slabs, bookcases. I've traded for a lot of bookcases. I've also, anytime I found a village, I would silk touch it out. We have chests, the different signs, the 2 different types of ice, mossy cobble, mossy stone, podzol, mycelium. These are grass blocks. Those are, I think, coarse dirt. We've got smooth stone. We have brick. All of these are in here. We've got our lava, our water, our milk, and just empty buckets. Our emeralds from trading. There aren't a lot of them because of the fact that I've been using them. Up here are the discs that we found so far. Not very many of them again because, hi, okay, have some carrots. Now go away. We just don't have very many. I haven't done extensive farming, but as you know, in the village or in the, what else do we have in here? We have fences. We can put them away. And we can put those away. And you can have more carrots. Here. You didn't eat the carrots I gave you. Take those. There we go. They'll absorb them and they will make them happier. It helps fix it. If you punch them by accident, you can feed them into happiness. So we don't need those. Oh, and I had on this wall. So I have quite a bit of this, and the idea is I have it so that I can trade. I want it for trading. Dirt. Let's take the dirt. Seeds are garbage. I produce a lot of seeds. Hi. See, there's one down there. There's one here. 2 more over there. Some more patrolling up there. They spend most of their time up here, but the villagers don't come down all the way down here very often. There aren't a lot of them down here. I do want to expand the village so that they do come down here more, but again, I'm waiting on the actual expansion. Once I know what I'm getting into for the different aquatic stuff, then we can look at it. Out here is what I call my squid farm and my reed farm. So that's those 2 signs, my reeds and my squids. So this is a very shallow lake area, which I am very much looking forward to putting coral and stuff like that in. I don't know how I'm going to secure it though. That part I don't know. And there are my reeds all around there. I get lots of reeds out of there. This is my mine, which we will go down in a little while. And this is, oh, there we go. There we go. I was putting up some of these lights to help light up the area because again, if it's 5, this is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 5 would go here. I'm not putting a torch there. So I put this here to cover it off and do it properly. This is actually, I don't think this is 5 either, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I haven't figured out how to do the grid where the houses are. You do need a torch in between them though. So I don't know. This is the first big tree I made. And it is a spruce that came from the saplings over there and the giant spruce forest that's over there. And I've kept it because it helps me find where home is. It's a giant symbol of where home is. All right, I'm ignoring the igloo again. I'm going to ignore him. We did move this. It's not the same depth as a regular one because I wasn't sure how deep it was. I just dug it really deep. So let's go up and see in the treehouse. So this is my treehouse that I built. I was in the jungle and I found parrots and went crazy for them. So you can hear them. I built a treehouse. I have, I think, 3 or 2 of every kind. 3 of every, maybe it's 4 of every kind. I don't know. But I have a full set. I have all of them. And I have at least a breeding pair. Should they decide to breed them, I can breed them. I can make baby ones. Yeah, there are 4 of each one. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the light blue. But I have them all up here in this great big tall tree way up here, because one of the things that's really awesome about them and really annoying about them is if they are near something else, like when I originally got them, I had them stacked on the ground beside the house next to the cats, they meowed. And they meowed and meowed and meowed. So I had cats meowing, I had birds meowing, and I was going nuts with these things. I was just like, I can't stand you anymore. So I moved them. I moved them by the dogs. And they started barking. high-pitched barks. So you had the low barks of the actual dogs and the high barks of the actual birds. It was terrible. So I'm like, I'm building you a house. And so while they're up here, they don't do that. Now, you can take them down with you caving, and they will imitate any of the mobs that are nearby. So they will sizzle like a creeper before you actually see the creeper. They will, they'll make all the noises of the mobs. And it's terrible because when I was bringing them back, if you were walking over a cave that, say, had zombies in it, they would moan like there were zombies. And you wouldn't know where the zombie was, but you knew it existed because you had a parrot that was copying it. Let's go to sleep. So that's the treehouse, which is awesome. That one took a while. And if you guys recall, if you were here when I was building it, I actually fell off of it all the way from up there, and I landed on the top of this. And that's what saved my life. I think I had half a heart left. If I'd fallen all the way to the ground, I would have exploded everywhere. But instead, I landed on this and lived, and then waited for my health to come back up for a little bit before I jumped off of this. Because if I had just jumped straight off of there, I would have done more than half a heart of damage, and I would have died again. I would have splattered. So that's home, storage room, birdhouse, original buildings. Back behind here is another storage room. I've done nothing with the church or with this building. I was planning on putting a tree here, but I never found a tree I actually liked. We moved this. We created these houses. This is another original tree. I managed to get jungle trees in my exploration before I found out we had a jungle just over there. And this is the first jungle tree that we built. And again, it has stayed here as a landmark. I should harvest this. Look at all this wheat. That was a lot of wheat. Let's go look at... I also have random animals that I should not have. Normally I kill all these off, but I had a glitch in the game and I had to take out whole chunks and had to have them go back to their original form and then rebuild again. So in some of these areas, it spawned chickens and stuff. Like there was a big chunk out of nowhere. I have no idea where it came from, and it was the middle of my river. I was like, what do I do? So if you actually watched the last episode, you'll see that what I did was I went in and I used MC Edit to delete that chunk because it wasn't supposed to be there, and removed it. So with it removed, it left the original land. So I actually had to come and dig out different things that weren't there anymore because I have lowered a lot of this land down and moved it around. I did have one of these guys, and I'm sad to have lost him. I name tagged a wild one, and I called him Mozart because Mozart's nickname was Wolfie for being Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. So he's my little Wolfie, and I named him Mozart, and I've lost him. I don't know where he went. I don't know what happened to him. Again, because this is not lit up, it's a hunting ground for the wolves. They can do whatever they want. If you are looking over here and you get excited about saying, oh my gosh, there's some horses. Yes, they are. They are my leftovers. There were no horses in this general area. Even though I have a plains kind of out here, which isn't really a plains because I flattened it myself, I have released the horses into the wild because I didn't need them. And I didn't see the point of keeping them. And you see how beautiful those rows are? That was me watching Netflix, putting down hundreds and hundreds of things. So this here is an original hole. It is an awesome fishing hole. So I built a fishing shack here. So it's an open-faced one. So you go in the door. Oh, wait, we got to look. We got a banner. See, fish. We go in and we have our fishing rods in here. We have other stuff. Here are fish, just empty chests to put stuff in, and you literally just sit here and fish over and over and over again. Nothing can get to you here, like literally nothing. You're outside of the usual visual range for any kind of mobs, because most of them are going to come from over that way, over here, and they don't find you. Plus, you can sleep. So a lot of times I just fish, sleep, fish, sleep, fish, sleep. When you get out of bed, it actually puts you in a position where you can just fish. So you literally get up and fish and then sleep and then fish and then sleep and then reach over here and dump your inventory and go back to fishing and sleeping over and over again. So that is the fishing hole. I hope to add things like seaweed and stuff like that to it from the new one. Plus all in here, again, is part of the river system that we have. It is quite deep in areas, so I'm hoping that will help as well spawn stuff that I want. That would be amazing. And if you have seen an earlier one, you will have noticed all of this was hills like these hills, and I have taken those hills down. I wanted more building space, so I created more building space. I am taking this hill, and it goes back over that way because there's a river that goes around it as well. And I am going to take all of that out so that it becomes like an island. And then I can build there. All right, next on to the igloo. So yes, this is my igloo. We've seen it from a few different ways. Actually, just before we do the igloo, I'm going to show you what I did. I moved the test garden over here. So this is the garden. I do not know why there is a space there. But this is the garden. There's potatoes, beetroot, carrots, and wheat. So they have their own signs. So they're there. This is unnamed. We're still looking for a name for him too. And no, we're not going to name Olaf or something silly out of a movie. Well, a unique name. That would be nice. Actually, I'm going to take F3 off because we don't really need it. And so it's unnamed, so it needs a name. So then into the igloo we go. Oh, and when we had that glitch, it actually glitched to right here, right across the pathway and did not hit the igloo. I would have been heartbroken if I had to rebuild part of this igloo from that glitch. It did take out all of this house with the exception of the back wall, and about half of this house was gone in that glitch, and I had to rebuild it. It actually took a piece of land over by the dogs and put it here, and then put a piece of land from somewhere else over by where the dogs were. So it was a lot of running around trying to find where the pieces that shouldn't have been there and put back what should have been there. But I couldn't put back what should have been there, so I literally had to say, okay, let's make this land back to the default settings. So as if I had never been here before. And then I had to take and dig off all the stuff that shouldn't have been there, flatten it out, go get the materials, rebuild it, and do everything. Oh yes, we were doing igloo. So this is my igloo. I build an igloo on every world that I am part of. It's done into an X chambers. So this chamber has nothing in it. This is our brewing area. So we have our netherwort growing. We have our ingredients that are needed, plus the actual one that we've made. I've tried to keep them reasonably close together as to what they are, like night vision and invisibility. They kind of need the same things. These are the modifiers, so splash, lengthen, and strengthen. And these ones are to reverse it. Over here, same thing, water breathing, speed, those types of things are all in here, slowness. These are also the water bottles and water. The nethermort, when I harvest it, goes in here. Our blaze rods, and if we need more nether rods or if we need more brewing stands, I have it, just in case a creeper or something comes in here. We have 6 of them, which means that we can make an... You got that speed test working on your server at home. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so we have the brewing stand so we can mass brew stuff. We do have a lot of stuff already. Okay, maybe not. I've been using some of it. Okay, maybe not. Oh my gosh, I'm making a liar out of myself. Let's go back over here. There's probably ones over here that are better. Oh, I've been using... These are all in the nether, I think. Is there fire resist? I shouldn't have many of these because I don't have very many of those. Anyway, so this side is all brewing. I'm still working on that, getting materials together and building up the amounts in there. In here is our enchanting station, set for level 0 right now. Here are our books. I have not been doing books. These are all fished. I've been fishing these books out or fishing these bows out. I haven't been making the effort to do it. Also the fishing rods. You fish out fishing rods. And these are my blank books. So I've been doing that. Here's our beautiful blue rocks, our lapis, and here's some iron and some sticks. There's our anvils. In here is our efficiency unbreaking and our mending power 5, so that we can go after things that are in there. Again, there's an ender chest in every like necessary place, which is why I haven't been able to get enough ender pearls to do what I need to do. This is large. This is not the normal size of a portal. And so it is so that I can bring things like donkeys and stuff through. So I can use it to travel. So this currently is my area I'm building. Again, here's another one. These are the chests. They're full of cobble and sand to make glass. Here is my potion of fire resist. More stuff there. These are constantly going with glass so that I can make glass panes. And we have been doing a tunnel over here that is supposed to take us to the... And there's a thing where you have to go... Oh, you can hear the ghast. It's somewhere around here. It's supposed to take us to one of the mansions because I want to strip the mansion down. And there is an actual achievement for going a certain distance in the Nether. And to go there is going to give me that achievement. But this is as far as I got because the ghasts were beginning to get to me and I couldn't handle it anymore. So yeah, that's as far as I did. Didn't get very far. Found out it was forcing the website to use the LAN address instead of the WAN address. Yay, so you got it to work, which is awesome. So yeah, this is our tunnel that is supposed to take us out. Down there, like you can actually just walk down there, and I have jumped off of here onto here and pillared back up again. But down there, you can see is where I got a lot of the resources that I've been using. Though you probably can't see it now, but you could a second ago. There is the magma blocks, and other such blocks are all around. So I was able to get a lot of stuff. I also have a nether fortress, which I found pretty much by accident. I hear chicken. Don't know why I hear chicken, but I do. Hopefully I can remember where it is, because I haven't been there in a while. It's straight back that way. Which, unfortunately, you can't go straight back that way. Not yet. That fortress will actually go straight back that way. The idea is that I want it to go off in all 4 directions and just travel and pop out every so often with a portal to connect us where we need to go. I hear it. I don't see it. I think it's in the layer above us. Which is fine. As long as it's not in one of these rooms. There we go. As long as it's not at the Nether Fortress. Which is... I don't want to go all the way down there. We should be able to see it from here. Is right here. So here is my Nether Fortress. It has a few blaze spawners. I see you guys. No, 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 no. No shooting me. There. It has a few blaze spawners. One of which is just in here, of which I was making an actual thing for it. There's another one just there, which you can't quite see, but these are the blocks I hide behind to get to it. What I'm planning on doing is filling in this whole little area. Or no, I think it might have been, yeah. There's 2 pathways right here. One on this side where you can see the torches, and the other side which has all of the lava in it. I'm going to fill in the hole between them, take out the torches, and turn it into a spawner for, oh no, the brain, the skeletons, the really bad ones. Yeah, so that I can get a beacon, because the wither skeletons, because I need to get a wither. I know how to fight a wither, and I know how to do the entire wither type thing for it. I'm not worried about it. I just have to get the skeleton skulls, and I don't have any yet. I have killed a few withers, and they've also killed me, but I haven't been able to figure out how to get it going, like get enough of them. So I'm going to turn that, take out that, turn it into it, put a wall up here so that I can just hit them through it. And then on the other side will be the spawners for the blaze and the blaze rods. So I can keep collecting those. So I can have two of them going at the same time. So when I don't have withers coming or wither skeletons coming, I can use it for there. But I do want to have coming through a tunnel so that I'm not having to worry about how to get down there. To get down it, I actually have to use like sand or gravel to get down. Actually, it's really high up, so I don't have a way to it that's easy, and I don't want to build a staircase or else I'm going to have a problem with things coming to get me. And I don't like that. I hear you. I do have to say I need to take a quick break. Obviously, I don't want to do that while I'm in the nether. I need to go to the loo, and then I will be back. But I'm going to wait until I get into the overworld first. I don't see it. I have had one out here somewhere. So it will be covered, the entire bridge, so that it's fully secure and fully safe. Right now, it is not, because they can fly in over here, they can land in here, they can be in here, they can do all kinds of stuff. All right, so we're back through, and I will put that there so it's quiet. I will be right back, okay? Okay, and I am back. Yay. Oh, that is